Greetings, everyone. Thank you for being here. I am Aurora. I am so excited to be having this testimonial slash reading. And basically what I have going on right now, like if you want to give me a testimonial for your aura sessions, I will give you a free 30-minute Akashic reading. Though Jacque here, I don't think she realized that because she booked. But yes, she is here and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have her. But let me tell you where you can find me. I am Aurora. I am the founder of A.U.R.A, Angelic Universal Regression Alchemy. And we are healers working from the heart, helping humanity in service to others. And you can find me on risingphoenixaurora.com and also my YouTube channel, Rising Phoenix Aurora, where we have playlists of the aura sessions of hypnosis healing. And then we also have channels that I do, readings as well, spiritual development, just to basically help humanity. And this is Jacque. She had 2 videos that have come up. Thank you for being here. Yes, so I will tell you the videos. The first video that she has almost maybe about 3,000 views on it, and it is the event, or an event is better how we like to explain, because it is an event of many, where it's part 2. She brought her higher self brought some beautiful information to us. So if you haven't seen it, watch it. I'll put a link below where they talk about what the contract was. For example, that there was a contract, and the reptilians, basically some of that there.
But in the event, we talked about the reptilians and their contract with the humans.
That's right.
And how it was supposed to be after 25,000 years. It was supposed to be come to an end, and it never. Well, it is now, but that's basically what it was about. Yeah.
Yes, and you give us a little bit of an overview there energetically of what it was like a bit and what it is now. You also talked about Saturn, and you gave overall some really, as the higher self, beautiful information, clear, benevolent, pure information. And that's what we always direct, follow whatever feels right in your heart and tap into that cord, that energy behind it. And how does it in service to yourself? And then and then there was a second video that just recently came out like 2 days ago, and it is a crystal geode magical planet, and it is of the mystical magical creatures, and it is beautiful fun session to watch. So if you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. And there was some more information shared. One of my favorite sessions that I had is yours. It had such lovely information. You were such a clear channel from your higher self, bringing forth very beautiful information. And you couldn't even tell if your ego was really interfering. Did you feel that when you were in there?
No, I didn't, because you helped me with putting the ego in a box and putting it at the back of my head, and it worked perfectly. Perfectly. It was just every time I'd feel it creep up, go, stay there. No, it was so easy. I couldn't believe how easily I was able to go under, because I had one other QHHT practitioner, and she's lovely woman, but I do think the aura makes a big difference, and the fact that you're able to work on the patient or the client first and get their higher self and their soul and everything ready to go, because I think the QHHT practitioners don't really have that little element I think they need. So it made a difference to me, obviously, because the other QHHT that I had it was great. She was wonderful, lovely, but we didn't go that deep, and we didn't go look at the entities, because I had entities, right?
You did. Yes.
I did. You did. So and it was nothing against her, because she's just, her heart's in the right place, and she just needs more time to get there. And I think they are, and from my perspective, I think if you're going to do QHHT, if you're going to be a practitioner, I think it's just absolutely, you have no choice. You need to move on to this next part, from my perspective.
Yes, as a client perspective.
Yes.
Yes, you're viewing it from a client perspective.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah.
Yes.
So, yes.
Beautiful. Yes, this work is really helping, so many, because I was watching a show, check it out, on Netflix last night. Zen put it on for me. It's called Heal.
I watched it.
Oh, isn't that amazing?
I watched it.
And
Yes,
didn't
loved
you
it.
see,
Yeah.
did you notice how the lady with the problems with the mother,
Mm-hmm.
because she was trying her best, but she couldn't remove it? Did
Yeah.
you sense that she had an entity? I'm wondering if you sensed
Yes.
it. You sensed
Yes.
it.
No,
Good.
she was off. No, I felt something was off in her,
Yeah.
but now that I've had this done, it has opened up so much more of my ability to sense in other people going, oh, I can see what's going on there. Whereas before I wouldn't have, because the entities block that, I think, around my third eye, they were blocking that.
Mhm.
And I noticed too, whenever I want to go back to the planet, let's say the Geode Planet, I
Mhm.
can go back there instantly now.
Oh,
And the story continues.
oh my God.
So I've written like probably 30 pages already of of what the life is like there.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
You need
But
to
it's
write a book. I want to read it.
well, I'm 30 pages into it, but it just I opened the book and the story begins again, kind of like putting on a video. So that is what this session has done. And I think removing
Oh,
the
you're gonna
entity,
make me
I
cry.
know, isn't that beautiful? So removing that whatever was there is gone. Well, we know it was there, but
Yes.
yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. And there's so many other things that have happened too. I mean, just things seem to flow easier. But I think when you're in sync with the universe,
Yes.
when you really get in sync with the universe, things just kind of float like a feather. Things just float into each other. And so it's been easier. It wasn't like my life was really hard before, because I've been doing this work for a long time. I've been working at this as angelic and animal communicator for 20 years now almost.
Wow.
But this has been, I think the time has come where it's time for us to step up to the plate. And then, like, remember in the reading, I said something to you like, you were lighting the grid up. So all these people are coming to you and you're lighting them up, and then they're connecting like a brain system, So I think it's time. So, but you are doing that. You're the facilitator of that, which is beautiful, which just gave me chills.
Oh,
That just gave me chills. So that's beautiful. Yeah.
I know they say that to me all the time, like, when I speak to them. But it's also nice to hear it physically from,
Yes.
from another person that we felt.
Yes.
What I really love with the aura is that we try to follow up with you, or we give you services where you can follow up with us, because it's also significant that after we heal, the people, like, if they want to get a refresher or even share their experiences, it's important to hear what's the back end to it.
Right.
It really opened up my schedule even more so to be able to allow that for you all. And how fun. Your story is so much fun.
Well, it started with you.
Yes, and you remember how you said you were like, oh, my higher self was like, oh, you're never gonna you didn't see this one coming, that
No,
showed you, huh?
I didn't, because I've done past life. I mean, I learned how to do a lot of them myself, and yeah, I did not see that one coming. I did not. I still am whirling from it, because that planet, when you think about it, and actually, as I contemplated and really meditated on that, what that planet is to me now is that it felt like my own planet, that I was able to go into anything I wanted. I was the green energy, and then I could become the dwarf, and then if I wanted, I could become A.U.R.A, the rock, the crystal, the pink crystal, and if I wanted, then I could even go into the reptilian if I wanted. Not that I would, but you could morph into anything, or you could be a color, or you could be a cloud, or you could be, well, that's probably what ninth dimension is if they wanted to be physical. I don't know, but it's really fun. It's really fun.
And that's a beautiful way to view it. I'm glad you said that, because we are so multifaceted. I think a lot of what we've been taught, we are one way, or people think I'm Arcturian, I'm Pleiadian.
Yes.
In actuality, you are a multi-dimensional.
Everything.
Yes. So I love that you pointed that out, because this is part of why we're stuck here. The different races.
Right.
I'm white, I'm black, I'm Mexican.
Yes.
And we create such separation, when in actuality we are such a beautiful.
We're everything. Yes. It'd be really fun. I wish there was a way I could teach people to go in there and do it themselves, because it really does open your heart, and you look at it from a crystal's point of view. You know, you're able to embrace that, going, oh my gosh, to be a crystal, there's so much information there. When I became her, I was so much information. Like she
was so clear too.
Yes.
And that's why I kept her talking, because she had such a, like you said, she had, because I could feel the shifting of the energy, and I was like,
yeah.
And then your higher self is guiding me too. So a lot of the questions I'm asking is your higher self telling me what to ask you.
Well, that's good. I didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
I haven't shared that really. Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yes.
Because I noticed, I was wondering if my higher self kept trying to take over. Because I kind of felt my higher self coming in all the time going, can I talk yet? Can I talk yet?
Yeah. And sometimes you could sense her coming in. Yeah.
Yeah. So
or even that she was really there. Transitioning with the crystal's energy. And how amazing is that to experience what a crystal feels like? It really opens up your perspective, huh?
Yeah, it's, I can't explain that feeling. I just can't. And then when I went down to the inner earth, oh my gosh, that just gave me goosebumps just saying that. I went down in there and looked at all these crystals, I mean, as large as houses. Wow. And then walked out of this cave. Yeah, there were in this cave, and then you walked out, there was even more of them. And I'm just like, they all have this energy that they were just like embracing you and talking to you and downloading you information, and you didn't even know, but you were giving information back to them. It was incredible. So that's a whole nother, I mean, I could have stayed down there for another 3 hours, but we went 3 hours, so that was plenty.
How amazing.
Yeah.
You should keep discovering that plane too.
Yeah.
After you're done, or you know. Lovely.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I think because people would be interested in knowing some of this information. They would read it, you know, if you wrote it.
Yeah, I think so. I think if they knew, I mean, I was never really drawn to crystals. And in the last 5 years, all of a sudden I'm coming online, like I said, and I'm coming online. I'm just like going, well, you know, there's something to this. There's some energy to these crystals that people are talking about. What is it? And now I know. They're like they put a big one on my chest going, okay, now what do you think? They're amazing.
Yes. We had a class recently on crystals, and we talked about how our bodies are made of crystals. Yeah, and
that would be a good class.
Yes, there is crystals in the heart. Definitely crystals in different parts of us. We are
and the crystal dragons. I just did the creatures, the beautiful creatures class.
You did that.
And that girl had a crystal dragon. Is it one of them had a crystal dragon?
Yes.
That was fascinating.
It is fascinating.
Yeah.
And then the dragons are us, and we are the dragons. So she was the dragon.
To shift back and forth. It was so cool. Yeah, so cool. I love that.
Cool.
So.
But let's talk about your age, though. You look so young. You honestly look like you did age your breasts already. 10 years.
I would love to go 20 years. Actually, you know what? I just got out of bed. Aura. My makeup smeared all over my face. So you're really sweet.
No, you do look young. At the beginning of this, I didn't even.
Yeah, you had to tell him that. That's funny. So I scheduled an Akashic reading, and she goes, thank you for doing it. And she's doing her audition. I'm like, it's Jacque. I just did like 2 hours of work with you. And I thought that was really great. Oh, that's who you are.
Yes. And then they showed me the image of your aura session, and I was like, oh, that's who it is.
That's her.
Funny. You just look so different. But your energy is still the same, and not the same, but like, woof, higher, even more. You were already so high before, your energy, your vibration, and now it's just
cool.
Shooting. You're like literally shooting out like fireworks of energy. This is like going pew pew pew.
I don't want to hit anybody. Get back in.
It's okay. Love.
Good. Yeah, good. Yeah.
But the question also, as I was thinking, as you were talking about the planet, is that, do you think that it would have been possible for you to reach that frequency? If for example, if you weren't in the aura with the sacred alchemy, with the energy work?
No. I think that's why I think I only got that planet through you. I'm certain of it.
Yes.
Because I didn't have the right template yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think I may be acquiring the template now, but I think there's something that you're able to download in your voice. There's a tone or a frequency that you are able to give people when you're talking to them or when you're working with them. Because I felt like now that you're saying this, I just heard template. I was given a template for me to be able to access that information.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
beautiful.
what does that say about you though? That's fantastic that you're able to do that for people, you know, because there's a lot of us that have been around, you know, my age, I'm 50-ish, that have been doing this. I have, you know, several friends have been doing this for a while and they've just kind of stayed the same, stayed the same. So I think that it's awesome that you're able to take people like that, or at any age really, and take them a little bit, you know, higher, or just take them up a couple notches to where they can actually make a difference, you know. So
thank you. That means so much to me. But then I'm like so humble. I'm like, I don't know.
No, you really are.
Credit, you know.
You are doing God's work. You really are. And I think the QHT, I was really looking at QHHT 3 years ago. I've been looking at it for 3 years, thinking, I wonder if that's something I should do. But for some reason, it's just not. And then the aura part of it came in, and I thought, that's it. That's what it needed. That's what the QHHT needed. It needed that. So whatever, I think you have a whole story on how it came forward, right?
Yes. You know, Dolores came through my husband through a somnambulist session. I was just practicing on him.
Through your husband?
Through my husband.
I didn't see that. That's a video?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it might be, but I didn't really go into detail. But basically, I was about to get QHHT certified, and I had just discovered her like December 2016. As I was going through Facebook, there was a
oh my God.
ad that popped up that said, what is it, New Waves of Volunteers? Is that what she calls it?
Yeah.
And I was going through it and I was skipping it. And then I heard this strong voice say, go back to it and click it. And of course that was Dolores. And I went back and clicked it. And then everything started making sense. I was like, whoa.
That's what I need to do.
This is phenomenal, right?
Cool.
Like, this is who I am.
Yeah.
And then from there, I decided I'm going to do it. And she started basically just communicating to me.
Yeah.
But before that, there was a Caucasian lady in her about 40s, 50s that kept stalking me in my dreams. That's
weird.
But not stalking in a bad way. I'm just joking around with her.
Why are you here again?
She took me to a dimension that it was all buildings, like a college type of school, and she was interviewing me. This beautiful white being.
I did hear this.
Yes,
I did hear this. And it was Dolores Cannon, wasn't it?
It was. And then I discovered it was her because when I put my husband in, his higher self says, someone wants to speak to you that's very dear to you. And I'm like, oh, okay, who? I have no idea. I didn't remember her at that point. Yeah. And I just knew that she was someone significant. She's doing these things to me during dream time and it's helping me out. Yeah. And then they're like, it's Dolores Cannon. And then my jaw drops. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, why? No way. Why does she want to speak to me? And at that point, I was just doing I did a guided meditation on him because I wasn't certified yet. And then she comes through and she talks about, I love you so much. You know, it's so beautiful to talk to you. We have missions for you to do. We want you to develop hypnosis. That's cool. And the me then is like having like a brain explosion. Like, yeah. Like what? Yeah. Anyways, so then he comes back. Yeah. And then I bring him back after that. And he doesn't remember anything. So then I realized, okay, not only did she come through, but she came through with no human consciousness there in the background. It was only her speaking through. Oh, it just makes me shiver. Wow. Yeah. 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 Pretty powerful. Powerful. But thanks for letting me share that. You are meant to be doing this. You are meant. So meant. You. Yeah. For the past 3 years, I've been watching Alba because I really like her. Yeah.
I like her. The element that I like about you, and the reason I went with you, was the aura, because I've worked with the angels and the animals for so long. The angels just feel like home to me. So I was like, oh, I'm comfortable with that. That feels comfortable. And she does too. Alba works with the angels too, but the extra Phoenix fire I loved. So.
Yeah, I love Alba. She is she's
talented.
Talented and a strong catalyst for our Earth.
Yes. Yes, she's lighting people up too.
Oh yes.
Left and right. So it's so cool. Yeah.
Lovely.
Lovely. I mean, to me, if I'm going to fix a problem, whether it be a horse and a human, their problems, I always talk to the horse first. You know, I always said, okay, tell me what's going on with the human so we can help the human. So
absolutely.
Yes. So to me, this feels like we would go to the root of the problem and say, instead of saying, I'm not going to go to the doctor and take medications, I'm not going to do this, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to the root of the problem, where it came from, and we're going to amend that, and we're going to heal that, and then the rest will take care of itself. That's what it feels like to me.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes. And then from the springboard from that is, I mean, it's just, since I've had that session, it's just been, I can't even explain how different it is, but I was ready for it. And I think the people that are coming to you now are ready for it. They're like, okay, I'm ready to do this. Whatever it is that you need to do with me, we need to do it. Because they really do put their lives in your hand. When you
They do.
Under.
It's a great responsibility.
It is a great responsibility, but you have so much love, and people can see all the love around you, that they trust you. They're like, you know, you're like holding them like a baby almost. That's what it feels like.
You're gonna make me cry again.
It's the divine mother in you, and you really are. It feels like you are cradling these people and guiding them, saying, you know, you can do this. This is good. And kind of like the beautiful creatures. A lot of those clients I was watching, and they're just, you can see the disbelief in their eye. It just feels so, how much belief you gave them to believe in this is real. Unicorns are real. The dragons, the Kamaras, the griffins are all real, you know. So they gotta go to the Geode Planet.
Yes. Everybody needs to go there.
Yes. Yeah.
Perhaps you could be the gateway, letting them in.
Yeah. Well, let's see how this,
that bridge.
that book, I would love that. I would love to share it. I still can't believe how I morphed. I don't know if you remember, but when we'd be looking at something, the flower would morph to
I remember.
pink, and then it'd purple, and then it'd disappear, and then it'd be another flower, and I'd go, oh, this would blow a human brain. Yeah. So.
Or even interesting how the reptilians were trying to get in contact with the crystals, but stuff that kept happening to them.
Oh my God. That guy's finger fell off.
Oh, that had to have been interesting to watch.
Yeah, so they'd fly close to this because the vibration's so high. They kept trying to get closer and closer, thinking
we are having a party.
And his finger fell off on. This was like, oh my gosh. And I was laughing at the poor guy, but you know what? His like the crystal said, if your heart's in place, you can come in. If your heart is in the right place. Probably not a human, because their brains would. It's just so high, you know. It'd be like.
But the spirit, and our soul can astral travel there, definitely.
Yes, your spirit definitely could. Absolutely, absolutely, yes, for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you is that when you were there, I didn't tell you, it felt like the land of beautiful creatures. Oh, that is land. That is, go and find a friend, a companion. And what they showed me, basically, it is particular. So what they showed me in Dreamtime was that there was a path that I had to walk to be in that dimension. And if I strayed it, I would dematerialize in a sense. But I needed to be in a certain frequency. Right. To be there is what they were trying to explain. Frequency, so yes. And, you know, I've met and brought forth many of my friends through that land that you went to. Baby dragons and griffins, they'll bring them to me from that land.
Wow. Well, that makes sense.
Or even baby chimeras.
Yes.
They're so cute.
remember when I emailed you and I said,
Mhm.
I think I bought the wrong class.
Oh, really? Was that you? I
It's
remember that
obviously,
email.
yeah. I think I bought the wrong class, and I'm going,
Uh-huh.
well, I have it, so I must need it. So I did the class, and it's
That's
that.
funny. Yeah, you
You're
did it in
absolutely right.
your, yeah, they took over. And that's what I replied. I was like, oh, I guess they want you to learn that class.
Oh God, that's so funny. And I just finished it. So I'm just like going, that's exactly what that is.
Aren't those alchemy symbols cool? Like,
I love
it's
them.
like a focus point, you know?
I love them. I wrote them all down, and I have a lot of times I'll carry them in my pocket, in my purse. And
Oh,
yeah, but I think they're absolutely just so powerful to use, you know. And it'd be so fun to take those clients to the Geode Planet. If you could, can you meditate and take them there probably?
yeah. Well, you know, in that class, we gave you that portal from Archangel Haniel. That's the portal that you would take them through.
Oh yeah, the one, yeah.
Mhm.
The in and the out one? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yep.
Yeah, that's how they would get there.
Yeah, because I've been watching it chopped up. I haven't, it's a pretty long class, and people are coming and going all the time, so I can't always watch it at the same time, so I have to start it over.
It
So I
is.
might
It's
have
a lot
missed,
of information I share.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful. I love that class.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah,
thank you for being there and joining it. Okay, awesome.
cool. Yeah, nice.
Well, thank you, Jackie. Keep an eye out for her. There is a video coming out for her on ayahuasca, and what they showed you about ayahuasca, there's definitely some
Forgot
pros
about
to it. Yeah. And then they also showed you the downside to it, and just awareness, basically.
that.
So yes, that video will be coming out maybe soon, either this week or next week. And is there anywhere, do you have any healing like services that you offer?
Well, I have a website. It's for my horse training though, but you can get a hold of me through www.equinedance.com, and you can kind of see who I was,
Mhm.
the kind of trainer I was, because the horses I trained, the way I trained was basically bridleless and bareback, so like circus training.
Mm.
So I would teach people to ride their horses without tack, and to be able to contact their horses and play with their horses without any tack on.
Wow, beautiful.
So, and they would learn how to lay down for them, and you know,
Mm.
you'd be able to just jump on them and go for a ride without anything on.
Wow, and do you still do that?
I still do. And so it's beautiful, and the horses love it. And the people, I'm in Montana, and the people here are more utility type people, where they want to just put a saddle on and go get their cows.
Yeah.
So I don't have as many clients as I'd like up here, and I kind of feel like I am shifting out of it a little bit. So, but you still can contact me there. I do animal communication, angelic communication, but I think you definitely want to go have an aura session and see where you're supposed to go from there, because you might have an aura session, you might build, and that's really what I do teach, is I teach people to communicate with their animals. Instead of them coming to me over and over again, I teach them how to do it, and then they don't have to call me. If they need confirmation, then they can get a hold of me. But if you have an aura session, you probably, now with the energy coming in, you'll probably be able to do it yourself, and you probably already do. You just need confirmation.
Yes, but they're showing me you like a bridge. So you are a bridge to the animals.
Oh, okay.
So you hold a fractal of Haniel.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, and then this is why you have that strong connection with the animals. So it would be really beautiful if you don't offer the services where people could come to you whenever they need a healing on a animal, because you would be able, like you said, you can telepathically talk to them and help them heal. It's a beautiful service to service the animals. A lot of times they're overlooked.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
And that connection that you have with the crystal geode, and that being there, and you know, you're in the intermediate to the realm, and the connection with all the magic, because of the magical energy, the high, that can help the animals here as well, the people with their animal companions here. So this is definitely a very beautiful potential for you to look into, and offering for others.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, actually, there was a unicorn, Solara, that came forward, and she is helping my 26-year-old horse, who I've had forever, since she was a year old, and she's been my heart. She is my love. So Solara is helping her physically, because she's getting older, and ever since, I mean, her ears are just up all the time, like, oh, I feel so good. And I'm like, you know what, if the unicorn will go help, Solara will help her. I am so in. And Angel's my horse's name is Angel. So she's like, this is kind of funny. But no, I can see how that would bridge. I can see how that would bridge. It'd be interesting to develop a kind of like an aura type thing for animals.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, you could go into the animals.
Yeah. I'm offering also, I'm also offering Reiki alchemy, angel alchemy that I'm working on right now.
Cool.
And so that might be a good thing for you as well because you could do the Reiki on the animals.
Absolutely.
All the symbols and the work. Yeah.
No, I think that would be fabulous. Yeah, I'm in. I love it. I love learning. So.
Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Let me see what else I'm getting here. So thank you for your services there. And then I'll put a link there for that website you just mentioned so people can click it as well. It has been such an honor to have you on here, especially giving us your testimonial.
Yes, love.
All right.
Okay, beautiful girl. I love you.
Thank you. I love you. Oh,
okay. Bye.
Love. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
So then you want to have your reading before your aura?
No, we already did an aura session.
You did? Did you fix your hair? You changed your hair?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you look so different.
I got my hair. I'm like going,
I almost didn't recognize you. You honestly look at least 10 years younger. I'm not kidding. And your hair.
Oh, funny.
Sexy.
Oh, you're so funny. I love you.
Wait, now I know who you are.
And I'm like, wait a minute.
You're like, she's not recognizing me.
Yeah, I don't think she knows who I am.
Yeah, that's right.
That's so funny.
You had we talked about, you were the planet.
Yeah, Geode Planet.
Oh, I just posted that yesterday. Did you see that?
I know, I saw it. I loved it. I've been sending it to everybody, and people are just going, wow, that is the strangest thing I've ever heard. Well, I'm sorry.
What? It's not strange. It's super cool.
It is cool.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. I totally have a crush on you. I'm kidding.
Oh. It's mucho, baby.
Mucho.
It's mucho.
Muchísimo.
Yes.
Okay.